You were supposed to be paused. Anyway. Greetings, Royals. It is Constance with QueenlyMe.com, your place for tips and inspiration on learning love and pursuing that purpose the right way. Okay? So I got some really good questions about relationships and social media. We need to talk about it. But the questions were, would I ever put my relationship on social media? Do I think that social media ruins relationships? And I believe it asked, would I create boundaries with the person I'm in a relationship with as it relates to revealing our relationship and just like guidelines, social media rules for our relationship? I think you really have to consider your motivation behind putting your relationship on social media. Do you have like your exes or your old best friends in the back of your mind like, yeah, when we post this, that's gonna kill them? Like, when you put that kind of energy and negativity out there, you have to know that that's gonna come back. You cannot succeed trying to make other people miserable or jealous or trying to create comparison in the lives of other people. That should not be your motivation for putting your relationship on social media. And this is why you kind of have to know your purpose so you can know the purpose for your relationship with someone else. Because if it is a part of your purpose to showcase a healthy, thriving, godly relationship so that that can be visible to other people, then yes, I definitely would. You can never become what you're not exposed to. I still wouldn't do that right away. We would be together for a while before anybody would even know, to be honest. Because you really just have to create that solid foundation between you guys so that when you go out into the world, y'all can be unshakable together. The enemy hates relationships. He's going to be throwing all kinds of stuff at you that's going to try to create division. And that is one of the ways that the enemy has used social media to ruin our relationships. I think it's kind of like the saying, guns don't kill people, people with guns kill people. Social media doesn't ruin relationships, but how you use social media is what ruins relationships. And that goes back to creating a solid foundation. Something is always easiest to kill or destroy when it's just starting out. If you guys are kind of new to your relationship, of course you want everybody to see that you're happy and that you love each other, but you have to really be intentional. If you're confident within yourself first and then within your relationship, then social media shouldn't be an issue. If social media can ruin your relationship, then you probably didn't have any business being in a relationship yet anyway. Would I establish boundaries as it relates to social media and my relationship? Absolutely. It is completely necessary. And I know a lot of people are like, why does that even need to be a conversation? You have to be realistic about the times that we are living in. Social media is a part of our everyday lives. We basically can't do life effectively without it at this point. Like, it's just ingrained in our everyday lives. Even if it wasn't a big deal, if it had the potential to be an issue, then you want to talk about it. You want to tackle the problems before they tackle you. So if you've seen that social media has caused problems for other people, you don't automatically have to assume that it's going to cause problems in your relationship and just completely try to avoid it altogether. You just have to communicate. The more we communicate about things, the stronger our bond and the foundation of our relationship is going to be, so that when adversity come at you, you're already ready for it. It's definitely a conversation that needs to be had, but we have to stop giving so much power to social media. And for those people who are just dead set that social media is just so evil and it just ruins everything, well, they say the same thing about money too, but we still need it to live. Instead of just accepting whatever's thrown at you, be proactive. Have the conversation. Put some boundaries in place. If it's gonna cause a problem for your man to be on social media at 11 o'clock at night liking other women's pictures, then talk about that. You might feel petty, but talk about it. If you don't want your girl following the professional trainer who's always half naked pumping iron with baby oil on, talk about that. If you don't want your man to put emojis under a female's picture, or if you don't want him to follow his ex, or if you don't want his ex to be following him, talk about it. Put those boundaries in place. This is what I find acceptable. This is what I find unacceptable. And just stick with it, but just be open and honest. Keep everything out on the table. Social media should not have that much power in your relationship to ruin it. And if social media has ever ruined your relationship, then you need to take accountability and ownership for that. That was all on you. So I hope that this helped you. I hope it gave you a different perspective. If there's anything I said that you want me to go more in depth about, just let me know. Drop a comment with other topics you want me to touch on as it relates to love, relationships, singleness, purpose. If you made it to this point in the video, then go ahead and tap the like button for me. I will be forever grateful to you for it. I will especially be doubly eternally grateful if you share this with somebody you think it will help. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Constance D. Gorton. You can follow QueenlyMe at queenly.me. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you same place next time.